Hey everyone, my name is Collin. I love all things horror, and today I thought it'd be fun to do a little bit of a update on what I've picked up so far this month. My last video I did, if you haven't seen it yet, I reviewed everything that I checked out and watched last month. This isn't going to be that. This is just going to be stuff that I've picked up so far during April. Movies I got at the thrift store or from eBay. Let's get into it. All right, so to start off here, I just got this stack today in the mail. This was all from an eBay seller. I just picked up some titles for cheap that I either haven't seen yet or wanted to add to the collection. And then this stack here is something I picked up recently, all at a thrift store near me. All right, the first movie from the first stack is Joyride. I don't know too much about it, but I always hear its name get thrown around by different YouTubers and podcasts that I listen to. Sounds like a pretty good horror adjacent thriller, probably like a road rage incident if I had to guess. I'm excited to check it out. Heard good things. Next up, we got My Bloody Valentine 3D. This is the remake from 2009. You'll see as this video goes on, I'm collecting a lot of these horror remakes from the 2000s, like the Infinity Stones. I just want to have them all. This one especially was pretty cool because when I got it, I realized that it came with 3D glasses, which is just, oh my God. It's got the Saw 6 advertisement on it. I mean, just look at these things. Hell yeah. I don't know when, if I'll ever watch the 3D version of this at home, but definitely cool to have. It also came with this cool slipcase that has one of these like holographic covers. I always forget what the actual proper term for that is, but pretty cool. That remake isn't a total lost cause. There's definitely some things to like about it, mainly Tom Atkins. And yeah. Next up, we got Cabin Fever from Eli Roth. I wanted to pick this up primarily because the case looks so cool. I love how this spine looks. I'm sure it's gonna look awesome on the shelf, but also because it's an important piece of Eli Roth's film history. I believe it's his debut, or at least his first like theatrical film. Why not? Next up, and again, this goes hand in hand with what I was saying about collecting these remakes like the Infinity Stones. I wanted to pick up the Friday the 13th Killer Cut DVD, mainly again for display purposes. I do have it on Blu-ray in my Friday the 13th collection, but for the nostalgia of having that movie on DVD, I wanted to have another version of it. I'm a big fan of the 2009 remake. It's honestly one of my favorite Friday the 13th movies, believe it or not, so happy to have a couple copies of it. Next up is a super slept on underrated movie that is Slither. This is by James Gunn. Came out in 2006, I believe. Super fun, like creature feature, body horror type stuff. Basically like an assimilating alien lands down in a small town and all hell breaks loose. Great cast in this movie. A lot of people who would go on to be very famous, who you kind of see them in their early roles, like Elizabeth Banks. Jenna Fisher has a very small role in it. Michael Rooker is in the movie, and Nathan Fillion. Super fun, super cheesy, like B-horror type movie. Check it out if you haven't seen it. Huge recommend for me. All right, next up, and these two go hand in hand, I got The Devil's Rejects and Three from Hell. I've not seen Three from Hell yet. Saw The Devil's Rejects a very long time ago. I want to go back and revisit a lot of these Rob Zombie movies because I have not seen them in a very long time. From what I've heard, this is actually pretty good, so I'm excited to revisit it. I think I just saw it too young when I was mainly just caught up in how edgy it was and violent and all that. Didn't really pay attention too much to the story, so excited to revisit it. I'm just missing House of a Thousand Corpses at this point, so once I get that, I'll probably go through and watch them all again to reappraise and see if maybe I'm a bigger fan of Rob Zombie than I thought I was. Next up, another remake. I got Texas Chainsaw. Thankfully, this doesn't mention anything about 3D or that it was released in 3D, because what a stupid gimmick. This movie, not good by any means. When you're talking about remakes from this era, this one is definitely down on the bottom of the list, especially because just 10 years prior to it coming out, you had the 2003 Texas Chainsaw remake, which was like perfect in my book for a remake. This one, definitely not as good. Another remake I picked up is Prom Night. I don't know too much about this at all. I just know it came out in that era. And again, a lot of these I picked up for like $1 or $2, so I'm sure I'll find something to enjoy from it. Excited about this one. I got Planet Terror by Robert Rodriguez. I know this usually comes in like that Grindhouse double feature with Quentin Tarantino's movie Death Proof? Death Proof, yeah. I picked up Planet Terror on its own. I couldn't find the double feature, but I'm excited about this. Looks like a good time. I like the cast, so excited to check that out. Another one I got is Vacancy with Luke Wilson. I definitely saw this when I was young. I think like a friend's older sibling picked it up, so I definitely saw it at like a sleepover or something when I was a kid. Don't remember too much about it. The back of the DVD advertises that it's Psycho meets Saw, so sounds like it could be a good time. Pretty much all I remember is that they stay at some rundown motel where the owner's like killing people and filming it and all that, so Sounds creepy. All right, and next up, I got The Sixth Sense from M. Night Shyamalan. Now, I have actually never seen this movie. I can't believe it. I've gone this long without seeing such an iconic movie. That being said, obviously, it's been spoiled so much in pop culture, so there's no way I could have missed that. I'm still excited to check it out. I just checked out Split not too long ago and actually really enjoyed it. So I'm hoping that I like this. I think I will. He's obviously got a lot of misses in his catalog, but this is supposed to be the best, so excited to check it out. I picked up The Force Awakens. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I recently just picked up like the prequel trilogy and the despecialized editions of episodes 4, 5, and 6. So this was one of the last ones I wanted to pick up. I don't have The Last Jedi or The Rise of Skywalker yet, and I don't really think I'm in a rush to get them. I actually just revisited the prequel trilogy and had a lot more fun with it than I expected to. Overhated, I think. They're not good by any means, but I also like crappy movies, so take that as you will. But excited to revisit The Force Awakens. I remember it being really good when I saw it in theaters. Also got Requiem For A Dream. Haven't seen this. Heard it's kind of fucked up. Excited to check it out. I picked up Companion, new release. I just got it at Walmart when it came out. Rocks. A lot of fun. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. The less you know about the movie going into it, the better. Picked up this cool Carrie 2-pack. This includes the original Carrie and the remake with Chloe Grace Moretz from 2013, I believe. So I haven't seen either of these. Excited to check them out. I'm thinking I might end up liking the remake more, but we'll see. I got Blair Witch 2 Book of Shadows. I don't know anything about this movie. I haven't heard great things, but it looks kind of goofy and bad in a style that I might like, so definitely excited to check it out. On the endless list of remakes, I picked up a Nightmare on Elm Street remake. Now I know this is like notoriously hated and not good, but it was the last movie in the franchise that I needed to own, and I'm willing to give it a revisit and give it a fair chance. Just happy to have like all these remakes now from this time on DVD. I got A Quiet Place Day 1. I had a really good time with this when I saw it. I like this franchise. Excited to see where they go next. That one was one of my favorites, especially because there was a cat in the movie. Any movie that has a cat, points for me. I got Terrifier 2 for pretty cheap at Walmart. Terrifier 3 will definitely be on my list as well because I enjoyed that one a lot more than the first two. I think that's the best of the series by far. And lastly, I picked up Unfriended at the thrift store. I saw this in theaters when it came out. I was like the prime demographic around that time when it came out for an internet horror movie. I haven't even really thought about it since, but I'd be down to check it out just to see if it's aged well at all. I'm sure it has not.
Is he okay? Ken!
So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick one for you guys today. Now, there wasn't a ton to talk about, but some cool movies that I picked up so far in April. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're a fan of horror movies or physical media collecting, as I post every week. Please feel free to leave comments. Anything you want me to check out, talk about in particular, franchises to rank, let me know. Thanks for watching.